I hear those sleigh bells ringling, ding, ding, diggling too. Now, come on, it's a lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. And everybody is making hot chocolate.
That's not the
because
words.
it's what, man, just go with it, Peyton.
That's not the words.
Just go, 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 go. It's the holiday season. Welcome to Wesam's world.
Wow.
Yeah, that was good.
You could have
Look
made
at
that. It could have been Wesam's show.
Oh, yeah. Could have.
I don't like starting off with corrections like that because I went for it.
Apologies. You
And
did.
I don't. I'm not a singer, so. But
I wasn't saying your singing was bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
No one criticized
yeah.
you singing.
Oh, so insecure.
All I was just saying was there was a better rhyme in there.
You know what? You're absolutely right. But in the moment, I
that's fine.
got nervous.
Yeah.
Yep. Welcome, everybody listening. If you're listening live on Adobe Radio, this is a very special producer session of Wesam's World. It's the cozy producer session, and we've got a few topics that we're going to talk about. But there is something that I am going to ask of you, loyal listeners, to. We need help, or actually, I need help. It's a request. It's a request because we've been doing the show now for 260 something episodes. Correct?
69.
Yeah.
That's a long time to do anything. We're almost every single week, we've taken only like a handful of weeks off. Usually it's like the last 2 weeks of December, or it's like a week here or there during the year just because of scheduling conflicts with acting. But it's hard to do a show week after week after week. There's a lot of consistency that needs to happen. There's lots of discipline, and also to keep it fresh. Like there was a period of time during, me and Peyton talked about this recently during the COVID days, where honestly I was like, I don't know what to talk about anymore, and guests aren't coming into the studio,
Right.
but I want to keep doing the show. And one of the things one of the reasons why I do this podcast, this radio show, is because I genuinely love podcasts. I genuinely love talking with people and about things that you're not going to hear anywhere else. I love being silly goose with people. I love arguing with people in a respectful way. I love, I just love the whole aspect for like an hour, 2 hours. You just get together and you feel like you're part of a friend group as well, or part of a very special group. I think that's very special in this day and age, and it kind of recharges you for the rest of your life. You know, it's something you look forward to, because I know I have podcasts and shows that I look forward to, and they help me get through the day. They help me get through the week. You know, without them, it would be a little more difficult. And so this is also what this podcast is trying to be for you all. And I know there's a good number of you who've listened to the show consistently, and so I ask of you of this. I know sometimes you think if you message a show or someone that they're not going to respond. We will respond. I promise you this. No matter how many of you reach out, we will respond. What I'd like to hear from you is, what are some of your favorite moments or favorite bits from the show that you'd like to see more of? Because I think this is also your show. Wesam's World is also part of your world. And so we'd love to hear from you, and we'd love to try to incorporate more of the stuff that you guys love into the show. So reach out to us at Wesam's World on Instagram. That's the best place. We're going to check our Instagram messages. And yes, we will check the requests. We will go through all the spam requests that we have. The scams, you know, which is also another topic that I'd love to discuss with you guys today.
Okay.
I came across a TikTok, which, holy moly, okay? I didn't want to curse there because it's the holiday cozy episode, but holy moly, okay? This lady, come on. Unreal. So yeah, reach out to us at Wesam's World, and we'd appreciate it. Love you all, and I love being cozy. You know this.
You're the cozy king.
Cozy King, Custard King.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah, Custard Cozy King. Alex, you're just cozy.
Yeah.
Peyton, you're just very cozy as well.
Thank you.
You look great.
You stumbled there for a second.
I did, but it's because you're so cozy that it blew me away.
So cozy.
Yeah.
Too cozy, maybe.
Let's check in. It's
Okay.
something I've been doing with my acting classes that I love to do. It sets the tone for the rest of the episode. So you know what? Let's start off with Alex today. Alex,
Yeah.
I'm allowing you to speak.
Oh, that's so gracious. I'm so pleased. Thank you. Thank you for letting me speak. Oh,
Oh,
thank
you're very
you.
welcome.
I don't even know. I'm so overwhelmed. What do I say?
The floor is yours.
Oh. Well, recently I had to deal with the biggest issue with a new fridge.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I ordered a new fridge from Lowe's, and it came. The delivery drivers the first day sent a text. We're on our way. I clean out the refrigerator, get the text. We're outside. I'm like, great. I'm waiting to buzz them in. Crickets. I run outside, slapped on the front gate. Sorry, we missed you.
Ugh.
And I'm like, no way. So I call the number on it, get the lady. She's like, I can try and get a hold of them, but I can't make any promises. And I'm like, isn't it your job
Yeah.
to be talking to the delivery drivers?
Mm-hmm.
And so she called them, and they refused to turn around, and they refused to come back that day. So I had to get it the next day, which was a whole hassle and a half because I didn't have time that day to get it. And so I get it, and the fridge doesn't work. Freezer's broken.
Oh, no.
Just doesn't work. So I lost all my freezer food. We called to see, hey, how long should I be waiting? Like, maybe I'm ignorant and I don't know it takes 24 hours for something to get to freezing. It shouldn't, but, maybe. And the guy was like, wait 48 hours. 48 hours puts you past the return window. So I couldn't return it. So I was on phone call after phone call after phone call. Finally get it returned. I've got a new fridge. I'm not flipping you off, but I did crush my finger in my new fridge.
Oh my gosh.
Because if you put your hands open like this, you can't open both. This one will crush your finger.
Yeah.
Ah.
Now I know.
Yes.
Now I know. But that has been settled. So I had some customer service drama, fridge drama, loss of food drama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is why I love Japan. And I'll explain.
Any moment he can get, right?
I know. Yeah.
No, I'll explain.
Okay. Yeah.
She paid for a service.
Uh-huh.
You should get it. This is like a common theme with a lot of American businesses, especially big corporations. They account for stuff like this to happen. They're like, yeah there's a certain percentage that we're not going to make deliveries. It's like, whoa. We agreed on this.
Yeah.
I paid you money for this.
Yeah.
You couldn't wait a little longer or just make that extra effort to turn around. Also,
Right.
how far away did you drive? You're in a giant truck.
Oh, I also
So-
forgot. Sorry. They said they called me, and they never did. And the lady argued with me. She's like, I left a voicemail. And I was like, I have no voicemail. I have no record of your call. Well, I did call.
Yeah.
Arguing.
Japan customer service, anywhere you go in Japan, they go above and beyond. It literally every single time you're at any type of establishment, Peyton, you are treated like King Peyton.
Ah.
You are treated like Queen Alex. It's respect.
I want to be treated like a queen.
I know. Peyton, well, you got the fridge
I did.
Is it a good fridge?
It's great.
Perfect.
Because I had to upgrade it.
because the first fridge you got wasn't working.
Yeah, it was like the bottom of the top. You know what I mean? So it's like that next level of refrigerator, but the bottom tier. But because of Black Friday, I essentially got it 50% off.
There you
So
go.
there you go.
Yeah.
However, on a more positive note,
Okay.
before we get to Peyton, I am very excited, and I think you guys know why. We've got a murder mystery party coming our way.
We do.
You invited him?
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Dude, I am kidding. I am kidding, Peyton.
That's okay.
See, that's how I felt when I walked in. People don't know this, but when I came in, Peyton yelled at me like this. Can you do it again?
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing it again?
Yeah.
Scared me.
Literally,
did.
I walked in. Yeah, scared Alex, scared me. He looked me right in my eyes. I really thought I did something wrong for a few seconds. I was in.
I think I did it. Get the fuck out! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you! I think I did something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally
Terrifying.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Because your voice didn't sound like, it sounded like a different Peyton I've never heard before.
Yeah.
Frightening. Okay?
I thought someone broke in. Especially because I was like, hello, as I walked in, and all of a sudden I'm getting fucking yelled at.
That's the worst. That's the worst. Getting yelled at is so not fun.
I know!
Oh, no.
I've got a story about that.
I do
Oh,
too.
shit.
Continue.
Do I need to check in with you first?
No, no,
Okay.
Peyton,
Okay.
it's you. It's you. It's
Well, I
your
went
time.
to Japan this weekend, and it was great. I was treated like King Peyton, and it was awesome.
This guy.
No. Productivity is great. it's the best it's ever been. Like, work in general is awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
Is that because Chucky came out?
It's almost, yes. That motivated me even further to upload to my YouTube channel. That played a big part in it. That Chucky's coming to Dead by Daylight.
I know.
That's my dream chapter, bro.
Guess who's been playing it?
Not you.
What do you mean not me?
Not you.
I've been playing it.
Oh, sure.
Okay. That's kind of rude, but
This is a good bit, Wesam.
All right, man.
A funny bit.
Okay, man.
Guess who's been playing it? I did. Good bit. Tell me about it. Tell me about
No,
it.
I want you to finish checking in.
Yeah, that was my check-in.
That's
now
it?
I want to know how Chucky is for you.
Chucky's been really interesting. I actually like his speed. It feels like he's faster than some of the other killers. First
Okay,
of all.
so far you're on the right track. Keep going.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
His and forgive me, I don't know the correct terminology because I'm
Yeah.
not as seasoned as you.
That's okay.
But his attack move, his main attack move, where he just lunges at someone, I feel it's more accurate than like maybe 80% of other.
You watching my shit, Quiche?
No, I'm not.
Watching my shit?
I'm playing the game.
This is like
so rude. This is
like
so
verbatim how I described it.
Bro, I'm sorry. I can't have like similar thoughts to it.
No. They're my opinions.
Well, maybe this one's different. I wish the way he would the way he disrupts the traps was a little bit more unique.
Okay.
It doesn't feel enough. It feels like they just
Yeah.
threw that in there. If that
Now
makes
you've
sense.
lost me.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, like the traps that the survivors put down in Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Or sorry, not the traps. Sorry, the blockades.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
The way
yeah.
he can destroy some of those blockades, right?
Kind of.
Kind of. Yeah. See, it feels
You
like
can slide underneath them.
it feels like a, I don't know, like a throwaway almost. Like I wish they
Okay.
would did something more unique with it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I wanted to say about it. But
Yeah.
you made me feel bad about it.
No, that's great. That's good thoughts.
I've been playing it, man.
Yeah. I'm sure you have.
You don't see my name on the.
What's your username?
Actually, I don't know.
On Steam? What's your Steam name?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay.
It's Phoenix something. Phoenix something. I don't know. Am I allowed to say it on air? Is it safe to say it on air?
No one's going to do it.
Phoenix Fire.
They can add you as a friend, but you don't have to accept it.
Oh, Phoenix Fire. Then I think.
Yeah.
Something.
Play with Wesam Quiche on Steam in Frostpunk 2077.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I'm playing it with cheats though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like with all of those like simulation world building games like The Sims, City Skylines, you kind of have to get the full experience.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. I just yeah, it's more fun for me. And I know there's a challenge in not doing it, but I want to make it my unique city.
Right.
Yeah. This morning, my first tomato.
I was eyeing that, and I kept meaning to ask, do you just have a tomato sitting on the table? And sure enough, you do. Did you grow that?
I grow it.
It's all you?
Mostly me.
That's beautiful. Oh, you're eating it right now. Dude, imagine it was like crunchy or something.
I'm glad it was
so
kind
bad.
of like like Lord of the Rings, a little Denethor accent.
I love tomatoes.
Yeah.
I love tomatoes. Absolutely adore them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
They're good.
especially when they're freshly picked.
Mm-hmm.
You got that real tomato smell,
Yeah.
that real tomato taste.
Yeah.
Put a little basil on there, a little salt. No, you know what? Forget the basil. Put a little
Okay.
salt on there. Ooh, that's
Why
it.
no basil?
Sometimes the basil's a little strong.
Okay.
I was gonna
Little
say, you know, I've seen those like side things, like little dishes that you have like a. Sorry, I was getting cozy. In my chair. Like an appetizer where it's like a tomato and then a piece of cheese like mozzarella and then it's like this big bay leaf or like a basil leaf.
Yeah.
I'm like, that looks like a huge piece of basil.
Yeah,
It looks like
it's a
a
lot.
little too much.
Are you a basil guy, Pete?
I mean, like, you sure? I don't have strong opinions about it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is there a food you have strong opinions about?
A food I have strong opinions about.
Yeah.
I think Domino's puts too much sauce on their pizza. I had some Domino's yesterday.
Oh.
And usually I ask for light sauce. And I did ask for light sauce, but it was not light sauce. I ate it anyway, but like
Yeah.
it was just a little too heavy on the, speaking of tomatoes, the tomatoes, I think not Papa John's, Domino's.
I love sauce. You can douse that thing in sauce.
Okay.
We're the opposite on that.
Do you like Chicago style
No.
pizza?
Oh, you know what? I rarely have that. You know what I don't like about the Chicago style? There's too much sauce and too much cheese.
But you just said douse it in
Hold
sauce.
on, just listen to me, man. I said too much sauce and too much cheese.
Okay, so I think it's too much cheese for you. Because you just said smother it in sauce. I'm here for it. But then you turned around and said there's too much sauce. You see where I'm having...
Yeah. Well, just use your brain.
Oh, okay. I'm starting to think you don't know what you want.
I saw a video of a deep dish, and it looked disgusting.
I think they're so good.
It was like packed in, and it had so much of the either salami or whatever meat they were using, and then it was just 2 or 3 inches of sauce and then cheese. And I was like, that just looks gross.
How thick is the bread? Because I've seen some Chicago dish where the bread, the dough doesn't seem that thick, and I'm like, that's not enjoyable for me. I need bread. I need good.
Yeah, I've only been to Chicago once, and the place I don't even remember the name of the place I went to, but it was not like thick, like it wasn't like big. It was more on the thinner side.
Yeah.
But it just had a bunch of stuff like packed into it, and so it's just like I don't know. It's got layers.
Yeah, there's definitely layers. Hey, everybody, I'm really, really excited to talk about our sponsor today, Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well. So one of the best things about Green Chef is Green Chef makes eating well easy with plans to fit every single lifestyle. Whether you're keto, paleo, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just trying to eat more balanced meals, Green Chef offers a range of recipes to suit your preferences, which I love. And just a little side note, Green Chef is now owned by HelloFresh, which was a sponsor of ours in the past. And now they come with a wider array of meal plans to choose from. There's something there for literally everyone. And personally, I love switching between the brands. And just for you guys, they're offering a very special discount. So stay tuned to the end of this little message, and you're going to get one of the best deals we've ever had on the show. There's a reason why Green Chef is the #1 meal kit for eating clean. It nourishes your body all holiday season long with flavorful meals made with clean ingredients. You get to choose from over 80 plus weekly options that change every single week, and they feature delicious, nutritionist approved recipes, mix and match meals to meet your lifestyle needs, including their preferences of quick and easy, protein packed, calorie smart, Mediterranean, keto, gluten-free, and plant-based. So get ready for this. Every Green Chef customer gets a free session with a registered dietitian who can walk you through how to make clean eating work for you. It's completely personalized. Eat clean this delicious December with amazing flavor-packed recipes like buttery lemon garlic shrimp, harissa apricot chicken, maple butternut squash risotto, and sriracha tamari beef bowls. I personally had the salmon with dill salad. Oh my gosh. I loved it so much. It was healthy, I felt full, and I felt very energized. Like almost like having a cup of coffee for the whole day without the crash. I felt like I got what my body needed, especially now since I've been doing so much jiu-jitsu. I got my protein, I got my veggies, and it was low calories. I loved it. Eat clean with these recipes to help manage your weight and support your wellness goals without skimping on flavor. Feel your best with nutritionist-approved recipes, including calorie-smart meals under 650 calories. And they have also got protein-packed meals with 30 grams plus of protein on average per serving. And you know me, I'm all about sustainability. They offset 100% of their delivery emissions, plus nearly all packaging materials are curbside recyclable in most areas in the US. And also, with Green Chef, you're reducing your food waste by up to 23% versus the grocery store. That's crazy. And personally, I'm all about saving time. One of the best features about Green Chef is a lot of their meals are ready in less than 30 minutes. And that saves me a lot of time on the things I want to do in life. So this is the amazing deal that they're giving Wesam's World listeners. Go to greenchef.com/60Wesam and use code 60Wesam to get 60% off plus 20% off your next 2 months. Again, go to greenchef.com/60Wesam and use code 60Wesam to get 60% off plus 20% off your next 2 months. the best pizza I've ever had in my life was in Italy.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
And it was so simple. It was just a simple, like, tomato bread, a little bit of cheese, and a little bit of basil. But it was so fresh. I think I've read this before somewhere. It's the flour they use there that's different.
And the tomatoes. I looked it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
It's
surprising.
It's a special tomato that is from Italy.
Well, then that makes sense because honestly, I ate a bunch of pasta while I was there, but I didn't feel the way I feel when I eat pasta here.
How so?
I didn't feel bloated. I didn't feel like I was going to
Oh,
explode.
okay. So like the positives.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I felt I could eat like 2 dishes. And I don't know also if this played into effect. I was walking a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe I was burning more calories.
Yeah, that could play. But I bet it's also they probably.
You know who has good pizza? Pitfire.
What's Pitfire?
It's a little expensive, but I like it. Pitfire
It
pizza.
can be hit or miss. Sometimes it's good, and then sometimes they burn the shit out of it, or like
Sometimes.
the middle part is a little too thin. But it is the closest.
Is it
I
wood
think,
fire?
Yeah.
I assume they put it in.
Yeah, I think so. It's like a legit oven, like
Yeah.
a brick oven. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is the closest, I think, in this area. There is supposed to be one, either I can't recall if it was in Pasadena or in near Hollywood. That's supposed to be the best, most closest to authentic Italian pizza.
Venice. I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
It's somewhere by Marina del Rey. They
Yeah.
it's a really like a nice Italian place. I
Yeah.
forget what it's called, but yeah, it's really, really like I've heard a lot of things about it too.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to share with you guys something, and I don't get people who, well, I wouldn't just say I don't get. Well, let's just listen to it. How does that sound?
Okay.
He's actually sent me a few rings.
What was-
I confirmed. He's actually sent me a few rings. I confirmed that it wasn't a real diamond, but it's still special because it comes from Post Malone. I've talked to him on the telephone 3 or 4 times. When we've talked, it's never his voice. He talks to me with a Jamaican accent to protect his identity. I have sent Post Malone around $3,000. It was just proof to his family that I was not using him for his money. I was sending him a $50 gift card, a $100 gift card.
Is this
maybe
Dr. Phil?
150,
This
but it was
oozes
always
Dr.
for a good
Phil
cause.
energy.
Supposedly, he would tell me it was for his charities. Everything about him makes him interesting to me. He is good looking, and I do find his tattoos attractive. He calls me his queen, I call him my king. When we do text, Posty will tell me I'm coming, my queen. And I'd say, okay, I'll see you when you get here. And he never does come.
Damn.
He tells me he's busy.
Post
or
Malone.
he's got a concert.
Doing her
Okay.
dirty.
Okay. First of all, my empathetic side. I have two. Listen, this is a classic Wesam thing that I've really come to realize, especially since I've been teaching acting. I really have 2 sides to me. One is a really empathetic side that wants to really help somebody, and the other one is just my natural reaction side that I usually have to put down first. And I don't know how to describe this, but it's the complete opposite of the other side. It's basically like, don't be stupid.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
you know, but like I feel really bad for her. She seemed like, how lonely are you?
Right.
Yeah.
But also like a little what's the word I'm looking for? Denialish. She just lives like be smart. Be smart about this.
Yeah.
Like why would you think that's real? Why would you think that's real?
Again, I think it's because she's so lonely. And
Or
that's
the Lulu.
Clearly got money, though.
wow.
Or maybe not.
Maybe enough, you know.
Yeah.
But like, excuse me. Well, I'm so burpy all of a sudden. What happened?
Carbonation.
Yeah, too much pasta.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
I feel like if it's a superstar and they're asking you for money, no red flags.
Well, it's to prove that she's not after his money.
It's a test.
It's a test of
Post
wills.
Malone, always with his riddles.
Would not survive in the wild, that's for
No.
sure.
Damn.
Yeah, she probably also thinks Amazon account has been hacked a lot.
Yeah.
Well, my poor dad, when we had the restaurant, he got scammed. And you know why? They play on people's emotional reactions.
Yeah.
And that's an emotional reaction she's giving. It's a slower one. It's not like it's like a long play one, you know. But people call they'll call businesses, for instance, and they'll be like, "Hey, you haven't paid your electricity bill, and we will shut off your electricity right now if you don't pay." we need to look up your account. What's your name, birthday, what's your social, so we can. And he's just giving. I'm like, what are you doing, my guy?
Right.
Have you ever been caught in a scam like that?
No, I've never been scammed.
Never.
Never.
You?
I haven't been scammed.
I've been scammed once.
What happened to you?
happened?
It was in France. It was one of those people on the streets that are doing the cup game with the balls.
Oh.
I was in
Yeah.
college.
Yeah.
So I was so
Did you
stupid.
get pickpocketed?
No.
Okay. I
No,
didn't
no,
know
no.
if it was also like a double whammy,
Yeah.
you know, where they're
Oh.
distracting you and then,
What happened is they do pick where's the ball,
yeah.
and they show somebody who wins, and then they act like they got money. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, I put down money, and I'm like, oh no. And I was like, come on, man, like, come on. And he's like, get out of here. And then I kept going, no, come on, man. I needed the money. I didn't have money. I was an idiot.
Yeah.
Emotional reaction. And then he reared back his fist like he was going to do something. And the way he did it made it seem like he was just trying to scare me, but I didn't react. And so I was just like, come on, man. And so he's like, get out of here. And then I was just like, so I just left.
Aw.
I was really upset with myself. Damn. It's embarrassing.
Go back and find him.
You know what? Best of luck to him. I hope he did some good with that money.
Yeah.
Or he's in a hospital paralyzed. Either one. Like, see, that's the two sides to me.
Yeah, that is the two sides, and that's very extreme.
It
Those
is.
are very extreme. You wish for the best, but then you also want him to be paralyzed.
I know. It's a problem that I'm trying to fix. I was proud of myself because there's a big pet peeve of mine that you all know. Whenever I ask a question and an answer is replied back, not the question I asked.
What happened? Tell me the story. Because sometimes I got to be the gauge of if you're in the right or you're in the wrong. 'Cause sometimes you're in the right, sometimes you're in the wrong. That's just the way it is.
You feel
So I
like my
need to hear
lawyer.
it. I know, but sometimes you're like absolutely in the right, like with the Trader Joe's like experience. But then sometimes you're screaming at a guy who's just trying to stock the shelves at Sprouts, who works for a secondary company. Like, you know, it's just there's kind of two extremes. Once again, two extremes, and so what happened?
You know, even you mentioning that made me angry again of the guy because he could have
It's not
phrased
his
that.
fault.
He could have phrased it differently.
What is more clear than I don't work here?
It's
Wait, he's on it. I don't work here. What more do you need from him?
I mean,
Do you want? Hey, I don't work here. I work for the trucking company. We're based in Boston.
Yes.
We have to drive our trucks.
Yeah.
That's what you want. No, he doesn't owe you that. He doesn't owe you anything. He's just doing his job.
this is not becoming the cozy episode that I wanted.
Tell me what happened.
Okay. I have specific instructions for my students. One of the instructions is, hey, don't upload your video to like WeTransfer, the self-tape homework that you do.
Okay.
Don't upload it to like a site where I have to download because sometimes, because they're green, I understand this, they will export a video from their iMovie or directly from their phone that's like 1.3 gigs. And I'm like,
Yeah, no, I get that.
don't do that.
I think you're already in the right already.
Yeah. So I say, please, either an unlisted YouTube link,
Yeah.
you know, the one that's
Yeah.
private, or please upload to Vimeo with password protected.
Yeah.
yeah.
And let the password be this, so that I have this password, then I can just put it into it. You have people who just won't do that.
Like they do a different password, or or they just don't upload it to these.
It
sites.
goes to WeTransfer.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, thank you for not listening. It'll go to a password where it's like not the password IDSA, or it's like a password that's in all lower caps when I said please put it in caps.
Yeah.
You know? Or it's a private link in which no one can view it
No one-
except them.
They're learning. I think you're technically like in the right, but like I also, if these are very green.
You know what the issue with that is? It's attention to detail.
Yeah. No.
And that's the difference between somebody working and somebody not working.
Right.
And Navy SEALs, this is where I learned it from. or actually not learned it from, but they parallel this in their craft.
Okay.
They are all about attention to detail because
Right.
that's the difference between life and death.
Yeah.
And so, let's say you're like, you know what? I'm not going to listen to that. You know what? It's okay. I'll just upload it to Weed Transfer. Or you know what? I'll just, the password can be whatever. You know what will happen? That'll become a habit so that when you upload it to, when you have a real audition and you don't follow the directions,
Yeah.
you know what that casting director is going to do? Oh, I don't have time for this. Skip. Great. You just lost an opportunity.
Do you think it's laziness, like you're saying, or do you think it's just the inexperience of like attention to detail? Like it's
Both.
not okay.
Both. It's a combination for some people.
Because I would more so believe it's just them screwing up due to not paying attention than deliberate, like, oh, I don't have to do the password.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you know what? I've taken responsibility in something else during my acting classes because I'm not perfect, but I need to find better ways to communicate things very clearly. I really have to, for some students, to the T, tell them what to do because they're so green.
Yeah.
Sometimes a student will come in and just not do the homework. They'll do something else.
Now that's different. Oh, wait, they do wait, what do you mean?
They'll
Like a different assignment?
completely a different assignment. And I'm
Oh.
just like, well, that's not what I asked,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So now I have to stop myself from either walking away saying something really inappropriate or screaming, right? Because that's not professional.
That's not professional.
But I acknowledge that's a part of me and I have to take the high road. Why are you laughing?
Just imagine you losing your shit with a student because they accidentally did the wrong assignment.
But you said something there, the word accidentally did the wrong assignment. They chose to do another assignment, which drives me crazy.
Oh, how so? How do you know this?
Because they told me.
They told you I didn't want to do that, and I did. Okay, see, now that's different. You still shouldn't lose your shit with somebody, but
Shouldn't I?
I mean, what is defined? When I'm thinking Wesam losing his shit, I'm thinking how I screamed at you when you walked into Adobe.
Oh, that is a totally different losing shit. That's not, when I say losing my shit, it'd be like really ripping them a new one. Like, I'm talking about going,
reality check?
yeah, like a
Okay.
serious reality check where most younger generation would consider it me losing my shit. But what they don't know is that's level 1.
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah. If you ever see me yelling at somebody like that, if you hear me saying I'm going to kill you, I'm probably going to kill them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant that was still level 1. Is
No,
I'm
no.
going to kill you. And I was like, oh, now hang on. Now
No,
you-
no. If you ever hear me saying I'm going to kill you, either stop me from killing somebody or get out of the room so that you're not an accomplice to
Damn.
murder.
Wouldn't me leaving the room still make me an accomplice of murder?
No.
It wouldn't?
No.
Okay.
It wouldn't hold up in court of law. You could have said I was scared, so I ran away. Lawyering 101. I'm your public defender.
I want to go back though
Okay.
to the whole not doing everything or following directions. I think it's a personality trait. I think that's like you can grow out of that personality trait.
Yeah.
But even to this day, with my self tapes, and I will look 3, 4, 5 times over and compare their notes to what I've given them.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not green, and I'm still like, okay, that's how they wanted the file named. Did I name it right?
Right.
Like, I look over that.
Yeah.
Look over that, like,
Well, that's different.
1,000
Yeah,
times.
that's good. That's specific because some casting directors, you're right.
they're
They
very
s-
specific.
Yeah.
And so it's one of those things where, I don't know, I did that even before it was that kind of stuff. But that was, I don't know if it's a personality trait, a learned trait, or, you know. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
someone's gotta be like, no, this shit's specific for
Right.
a reason.
Yeah.
You know?
So I'm taking it as I'm improving on the way I give my homework. I'm being very
Right.
specific
Yeah.
so that no one has any excuse.
And you've explained why you're being specific, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this last homework, do you want to hear what I've written at
Sure.
the end of it? You're going to love this. So, I guess I could I guess I could just say the last part.
Yeah.
Literally I put warning. That's the way that the last
Warning.
paragraph. Warning. If you send me a link that I have to download, I'm not viewing it. If you send me a link and it doesn't work, I'm not viewing it. If your tape is in the body of the email as a video, I'm not viewing it. If your tape is submitted at 5:01 p.m. on Sunday, it's due at 5 p.m. on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm not viewing it. If you're sending me a question a couple days before the tape is due, I'm not answering it.
A couple days?
Yeah. They have 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. 2 weeks is fair. Then.
Oh man. Warning.
Warning.
And literally, if someone goes, you didn't watch my tape, and
Yeah.
then I'm just gonna literally take out my phone just like I did and read that last part, and then I'm gonna go, moving on. I'm not gonna acknowledge them.
Damn.
Did you guys hear that? Did you hear it?
I put a lot into teaching. I really do.
Yeah.
I actually show up an hour before class starts. I don't get paid for this.
Yeah.
And I'm there to help extra if people need help.
Yeah.
That's how much I want to really make these students grow and be good actors.
Yeah.
No, man. If you can't follow directions now, how are you going to follow directions later? You got to learn. You got to build these habits now.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Going back to the scam thing, I don't know how we
Oh,
got on
yeah.
this thing, but it made me think of the Maury Povich show, which no longer is a show, I think.
The what show?
The Maury Povich.
Not familiar.
Maury Povich. You don't know? He's a daytime talk show guy.
No, I
He would
no
have,
idea.
"You are not the father," and then the guy would jump up and dance.
Oh, yes.
Yes, yes.
That's him.
On some episodes, and I think my listeners can agree with this, this was really interesting. They would have people who had weird phobias.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
And some of these weird phobias are as follows. I'm deathly afraid of pickles. I am deathly afraid of aluminum foil.
Yeah.
I am deathly afraid of Michael Jackson.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
And they would then talk to them. And then if the lady's afraid of pickles, they'd bring somebody out in like a pickle outfit to terrorize her.
Yeah. It's entertainment. That's
You know
TV
what you're signing
right there.
up for.
Is that for real? Do you
cable
think that's
television.
real?
That's a question as old as time that I don't know if we'll ever get the real answer to, but
Yeah.
it's yeah.
I
I
mean-
can see both sides.
I mean, that's crazy, right?
That's nuts, yeah.
Do you have any weird phobias? I feel like you might.
Weird phobias. It's I don't know if I would classify it as a weird phobia, but I do constantly have the fear, specifically when I'm in Oklahoma, that there will be a spider or snake in the toilet when I sit down.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Why?
And then they're going to come out and bite me in the ass. Because it happens in, like, the Midwest area and the southern area all the time. There's spiders and snakes coming out of the toilet. And there's, like, my wife, she grew up in Owasso, Oklahoma. And it was a reality check for me that she just casually has, like, spiders dancing around her home. Because the Owasso, Oklahoma is in the middle of nowhere. And they'll just have brown recluses just dancing around. Uh-oh, a couple wasps are flying around in the home. And it's just like, this is terrifying. And that is exactly the kind of place where a snake would come out of the toilet and bite me in the ass.
Wow.
I had that fear for a while because of an X-Files episode.
There's an X-Files episode?
There's
That's gonna
an
terrify me.
X-Files episode where this monster was eating people through the toilets and sucking them down into like the sewer way. And so I used to like turn around.
My wife had a similar experience like to that, but it was a childhood fear. So like obviously she doesn't have this now, but if you're familiar with the Wiki Tiki from Scooby Doo, she was terrified that was gonna be in her toilet as a kid, and it was gonna eat her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I have a story for you then if you don't like stuff in your toilets. When I was
Uh-oh.
in Mexico on filming that pilot a year back or so, a couple years. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was I had gone poop, and then I looked down, and then in the side there was a frog.
the frog.
Yeah, a frog. And I was like, ho, 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 ho. It had gone through
Yep.
the sewage system
They swim.
because they actually had a terrible sewage problem there. And
This whole shoot. You give me more and more details about it. And it sounds like a hell of a time.
it was miserable it was miserable in the sense of like some of the stuff that you had to deal with.
Yeah,
it was
the
like heaven or hell.
conditions. Yeah.
It was either amazing or terrible. There was nothing in between there. And I saved him. I got him out of the toilet, right?
Yeah.
But as I put him out on my front porch and I let him be, the next morning I look out and he's still there. I'm like, oh, little guy's still there. Oh, he's dead. I don't know what killed him because he was alive when I left him.
The fumes. The
I wouldn't be surprised.
toxic fumes
I wouldn't
from
be
the
surprised.
BM in the toilet.
Bro, oh my God, I was dying. I really thought I might have to go to a doctor.
Oh, was it during? Did the frog experience the water issue?
That I was experiencing?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
No. I mean, like, was your, not to get into graphic detail, if you hate poop stuff.
No.
Cover your ears for a second. When you had a bowel movement in the toilet, was it your water sickness kind of bowel movement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Food
That
poisoning.
frog died from whatever came out of your ass.
Damn.
I'm convinced.
Man.
No one could survive that.
Wow. Well, I would be surprised if you survived that. Bro, I will never forget the last couple days. My stomach was hurting so fucking bad.
Yeah.
And I remember being on set and just going to the medic being like, I need literally double dosage of whatever you have because I feel like I'm dying.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, everybody's dealing with that here too. They lied to us about the water quality.
Yeah, I truly believe, well, I don't know. I don't know who sent it, but like whoever did supply it, they thought. Who would just want to be like, I'm gonna fucking poison this whole cast?
The resort.
The resort. It was the resort saying, no, our water filtration system is good. And we're like,
Yeah.
obviously it's not because we're all drinking the same like bottled water that you have and it's not working.
Yeah.
And it's not a good, dude, it's crazy that if you tell somebody, hey, when you're taking a shower or brushing your teeth, when you take a shower, do not get any water in your mouth. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
How? Of course I'm going to get a little bit of water in my mouth. Like, what do you mean?
Don't.
They're like, when you brush your teeth, use the bottled water. Don't use the shower water. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Can I wash my hands with it? Yeah, that's safe. Crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry to go back to the fear of pickles.
Oh, yes. Please. We need answers.
So it's kind of thrust into a different category, which is sebophobia, which is being afraid of certain foods, usually due to the food itself, which it can be categorized with like broccolis and mushrooms and stuff, but it's mostly for how it makes you feel or like that kind of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a physical sensation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder if I have that because I can't eat like yogurt and things like that. I'm like, oh,
Really?
it's disgusting. The texture. I'm such a texture person.
Oh.
Mads is the texture.
That's why I
person, too.
also, I mean, minus the taste of seafood, I don't like seafood because the texture of it is just.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't have that. I don't have that at all.
Mads can't do salads.
No.
Yeah. The
What?
texture of lettuce and the texture of dressing. Just so. Salads are just a no good time for her. Like, it's just.
I'm not judging. I'm just it's so
Yeah.
not I'm not connected to that at all. Like,
Yeah.
I don't It's like saying I don't know, sugar doesn't taste good. Like what do you what? Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. I don't know, man. I think that's bullshit, though. I mean, they're crying on the show. I mean, they get paid to be on there. That's for sure. Nobody's going on those shows for free.
No.
And if they do their research, they know what they're getting into.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're in December now.
Yeah.
And Peyton, how do you feel about this year? I mean, it's gone by. 2023, almost done.
It went by. I think this is one of the fastest years in a while. I don't know if that's on everybody's end, but this went by
This one went pretty fast.
really fast. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. No strong opinions about the year. Shit, it's gone.
I feel like almost like I hate to say it, almost like a throwaway year because of the strike and because of how
Yeah.
work felt and how it just felt everything was, even starting from last winter,
Yeah.
everything was starting to slow down and it never picked back up and then it stopped again.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, this feels like COVID again, but not as fun in the beginning.
COVID was fun in the beginning for you?
Oh,
my
my
gosh.
God, yeah.
Oh, man, I was in hell.
Oh no.
I didn't like everything shutting down. I want to go out and do things. I don't want to be cooped up in my home all day. I will lose my mind. And I did lose my mind.
What happened?
Oh, I started banging my head into walls. Yeah. I just, no, I'm joking.
Oh, you were so convincing.
That was so
Thank you.
grounded.
Thank you. I would strike my wife. Like, it got bad.
Oh my God.
My wife. That is crazy to say on a podcast. That
For
is
legal purposes, I'm joking.
well, of course. Like we wouldn't be like.
Everyone's like, we're not listening to this show anymore. They're all sorts of fucked up.
By the way, we're laughing at how like insane it is, not the fact that you're
Yes.
fake hitting your wife.
Right.
You know why I liked it? It felt like winter break. It felt like summer break for the first time, and because I had just come off a job, so I had some money too saved up. So that
Yeah.
probably helped a lot. So I was just, playing video games on my computer going, things are good.
Yeah.
This is good. This is a little break for me. It's kind of nice.
think
But then
it's-
after 2
yeah.
weeks, I was like, maybe I want to start doing this. And then a month went by. I'm like, all right, let's get back to work.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, no.
Yeah, the first 2 weeks did feel like a extended spring break.
And it felt scary because, like, is this the end of the world? I love it when I, like, feel like, is the end of the world coming? I love that feeling.
Yeah.
That's so bizarre.
I love movies like that.
I know.
I hate movies like that.
Makes
They
me
used
feel
to give me
cozy.
panic attacks.
I love it. I just watched This Is the End again. Oh, I love that film.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a fun film.
Can you imagine if we were in a similar scenario? Okay, whose house would we go to if this is, like, the end
Well,
of the world?
yours.
My house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. I have the weapons.
Yeah.
That's true. But do you know anyone who would have like a better house?
No.
Like if we hopped in your car with you and like went somewhere? No.
No, this is why. The issue is you want something strategic. You don't
Yeah.
want something first floor.
Okay.
Something easily accessible.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't know anyone else who would have enough room too
Yeah.
to house a bunch of different people.
Let's say this. Let's say you need to go somewhere in the city as quick as possible. Going home is not an option. Where do you stake out?
Not
in
my
the
house.
end of the world. You can't go to your apartment.
Ooh.
Unrealistic terms, you can't get back to your house. You can't go to anybody's house. You just gotta go.
Oh, I love shit like this. Okay, can we get? You're my dungeon master now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I need a little bit more detail on when it strikes, where I'm at exactly, what do I have on me already?
For like the purposes of just like I want to get like your dream stakeout
Okay.
location. You can be anywhere in the world. It's more so like let's just say you have the means to get to the location that pops into your head. That's like, oh, I want to go here. Make it in Los Angeles. Like you can't say like I'm gonna go to the top of the Statue of Liberty. Like okay, you gotta drive across the damn states to get there.
Honestly,
Yeah.
probably go somewhere in Big Bear,
Okay. Yeah. Anywhere in specific or just
near Lake Arrowhead for sure.
okay. Okay.
Couple reasons. You have the supplies needed there in different locations
Yeah.
to shelter, water. Water's important. That's the thing that's really going to screw a lot of people up here in town is the water. And that's going to be a major issue. People are going to fight and kill over that.
Yeah.
Food, worst case scenario, after the supplies run out, you can fish, which is so much easier than hunting.
Yeah.
So, and Big Bear, dead.
Do I have to eat fish?
Second day did.
No.
I'm kidding.
I would eat fish if I had to.
Just put a lot of lemon juice and olive oil in there.
Yeah.
Do I have access to lemon juice and olive oil.
Sure.
Okay.
But honestly, I would go there. That would be
Okay.
my dream, somewhere around Lake Arrowhead or Big Bear Lake.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to run out of water. Biggest issue is during the winter.
Yeah.
That's going to be something where you have to. And I would stop by. I would get an axe, some kind of sharpening
Yeah.
thing with the axe,
Yeah.
and I would try to find some kind of gun, honestly, and start stocking up supplies. The way you really survive well is if you have a group of people.
Yeah.
That way you stick together.
Yeah.
A smart group of people.
True.
Because
Us.
there is always someone in those types of stories that fucks everyone over.
Yeah.
Either because they're selfish or they're too dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a scenario. Now, Peyton,
Yes.
if I can't go to Big Bear, if it has to be somewhere in the city,
Yeah.
and this is where I might differentiate from a lot of other people.
Okay.
I kind of want to go to a school
Mm-hmm.
because they have the cafeteria,
Uh-huh.
like a university kind of thing,
Yeah.
school. I don't want to go to one of those big super centers like a Walmart or Target.
No, that sounds like a hell.
That
Yeah.
sounds like death because
We've-
people will be
Yeah.
raiding and
We've
fighting
seen
over
Dawn
stuff.
of the Dead.
Yeah. But the issue is, again, water.
Yeah.
You need water, and
Yeah.
it's like, where is there water? The only honestly place is Lake Hollywood, up in the
Oh,
near the
yeah.
Hollywood Hills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's it.
I would be okay because I have an earthquake kit and I have water in my earthquake kit.
How long does that water last?
Pretty long time. It's in like little emergency things,
Ooh.
like
Little pouches.
yeah, little pouches.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had a water filtration thing, that's
Oh,
a
yeah,
different
that's
The
story.
different.
straw.
But
yeah.
if also, do we have running water? How like
There's lots of toilets in a school. Just
Yeah.
get that straw. Yeah.
That's actually true.
yeah.
I mean, well, actually, no. A lot of those schools don't have
They don't have the
the
tanks.
tanks. on
But
the
there
top.
would be water tank somewhere.
We'll find it. We'll hunt it down.
Yeah. Even an apartment building would actually be good, like one with a bunch of apartments, but
Yeah,
then the people
I
in there would still be
remember.
there.
No
Yeah.
apartments. That's the
Oh
rule
yeah, I
right
forgot.
now.
I totally forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yeah. Yeah. What about you?
I don't know. Mads always does a game, and I've never really been like, oh, this is the spot I would want to do it. But when she walks into a big building, she's like, where would she camp out for apocalypse in this building, and where would she sleep? Where is the safest place to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she always hates my answers because she thinks they're impractical. Like I remember we walked into a movie theater and they had like these high windows,
Oh, okay.
and like it was like a flat big thing, and I was like, I would sleep up there.
That's
She's like,
safe.
no, but you can't get up there. I was like, why can I not get up there? I'll climb. And she's like, no, but that's not like where. And it's like, I'm sorry, my answer's better than yours.
Yeah. It is.
I
You?
would go to a military base.
Ooh, what if it's the big bad military that's killing all the civilians though? Like in those
Actually,
movies.
she's got no. Actually, that's where you should go. Military base is actually the best.
I would
answer.
follow the rules.
What if it's like The Last of Us?
Oh, they're bad people at the military
Oh,
base.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see The Last of Us.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know that was the scenario. If it's not the scenario, though, I'm going to
Yeah.
a military base.
It's kind of a 50-50.
Yeah.
I want to stay away from people. That
Yeah.
makes me
Yeah,
nervous.
I know.
Speaking of staying away from people, we got to say goodbye to Adobe Radio.
Adobe Radio, we out. Hey, thank you so much for tuning into the show. Remember, send us your favorite moments from the show. We'd love to incorporate them more. And the full episode is up tomorrow. All right? Show continues on. Real quick, we're going to end it with this.
Who are you FaceTiming?
Brother Daniel.
Brother Daniel,
Brother Daniel.
dentist, doctor, magician.
He just called.
Maybe it was an emergency.
No. He's been cackling at basketball TikToks.
I love your brother. He makes the funniest posts and just is not afraid to be a fool in public.
Yeah.
You know, he just goes for it.
Call me back.
That's definitely not
Damn.
me.
Yeah, man. You know, I've got to say this. Looking back at this show,
What do you say?
It's not him. It's Jordan Matlock.
Oh.
Of course it is. FaceTime him instead. There we go.
That is, they have to give you that information about when to work.
What's up, dude?
If
What are you doing?
gosh, I'm on
What's up, man?
this meeting that SAG's going over the new contracts.
Oh, how's it going?
Oh.
It's going a lot better than I thought.
Hey, guess what?
Hey,
Hey, what's up, dude?
what's up, big doggy?
Dude, what are your basketball TikToks?
The guy Jokic that hates basketball.
There's a guy that hates
Oh,
basketball?
that guy.
What?
The tall one, Alex. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about.
I don't know.
He's like the Serbian dude.
Yeah, and he's like, okay, yeah, I'm done. Okay, I did my season.
Yes.
I want to go.
His interviews
Oh,
are hilarious.
him.
Shut up, Wesam. You don't know who we're talking about.
Oh, hey, you know what? Isn't he the guy who owns horses? He wanted to go back and horse race in his country?
Okay, yeah, that's one of the videos where he stopped playing, like practicing to go, like look at horses.
Yeah.
I think he's
Yeah.
hiding.
There's an interview where they're like, "Did you do anything fun while you weren't at practice?" He was like, "No, I watched Pokemon for 5 hours." It's just so simple.
You're on the show right now.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, can't wait to see you, bro.
Can't wait to see you too.
Clean
Who's
my-
on the show tonight?
It's just you.
Shit.
You need to be our weekly call-in with customers.
Like, I'm with a patient, and they're like, "Wait, what is this?"
All right, dude. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right, love you, man.
Love you.
Should we tune back in with Jordan?
Yeah.
I'm now curious.
Welcome to the cozy episode,
Welcome.
where we just call our
Oh,
friends
now he's
and
gonna
families.
ignore us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie does that.
Ah, damn.
Hey, sorry, dude. Bad connection.
Hey, we're good now.
Yeah. Sorry. It was just a really bad connection.
No, that's okay. How you doing?
Good, man.
Are you recording right now?
No. What's up?
Yeah.
I'm just watching this meeting about the contracts.
Yeah?
It's actually going much better than I thought. The fact that they're going over all the details, it's a lot more illuminating. It seems like we're way more protected than people are making it seem like we are with
Good.
regards to AI.
Good.
And the casting process got a giant overhaul. Like stuff that we should have had years ago.
Months
since,
ago.
COVID regulations kind of dropped away, but now we're finally getting the verbiage and the protections. So that's really nice.
That's great, man. I'm really excited to hear that. Make sure you send me the notes because keep taking notes. Send them over to me, and I'll look over them too.
Yeah, I sent you all the. I sent you some screen grabs about the series regular improvements. It seems like it's much better.
That's great. Sorry,
It's like I was right there next to you the whole time.
I know.
Spirit.
What now? I know it was. It must be a little bit difficult for you because I remember you were siding with the AMPTP during most of the strikes. So what exactly, like, why are you switched over right now back to like your union that you signed up for?
Well, what I couldn't tell everyone at the time was the fact that I was actually working undercover for the union the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
And so I'm back, baby. And I
Yeah. Jordan.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome. Anytime.
All right, man. Well, I'll see you soon.
All right. Ciao.
Si-
brother.
Did you say ciao?
Ciao, ciao, bello. Ciao, bello. Mi bello.
You gotta stop saying ciao, please.
Mi bello.
Please stop
bello.
saying ciao.
Ciao, bello. Mi bello.
Shit.
He says ciao, and it drives me
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, that's what he does. That's where he's from.
Okay, I thought you were gonna. Hey, I really love you guys.
We love you too.
I really do. Zeke, You are missed, but he's feeling better in Tulsa,
where he'd
Oklahoma.
be.
That's
we should
where
just
he'd
put
be.
his picture there.
It's so sad. It's so sad he's not here.
Yeah.
It honestly, it makes me upset he's not here.
Yeah. How upset?
And more upset than I want to be. And I'm upset that how upset I am that he's
Yeah.
not here.
Yeah.
But I am going to do a shout out to
Letitia.
for all her super duper hard work, and what a go-getter, and her life was falling apart from her for
Yeah.
like a week, and she's like, I will get it done. I was like, girl, take a break. She's like, I'm going to get it done. I'm like, you're amazing.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Harder worker than Zeke has ever been. I'll say that, Letitia. You work so hard
So hard.
in the just the month that you've been with us or so.
Yeah.
So much more than Zeke has ever done, and so I really respect that. Thank
And
you so
she
much.
actually interacts with us on social media.
Right.
Unlike Zeke, who just pretended
Yeah.
he didn't exist.
Right. Or he
Yeah.
shows up 15 minutes late, 20 minutes
Yeah.
late, and be like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And holding 2 Starbucks drinks like a bitch. You know what I mean? And we're like, "Oh, where are you, man? We know where you've been. Sorry, it just took so long." Well, then leave. Go earlier. No. Hey, Zeke, we miss you. Letitia, thanks so much. By the way, Letitia, we got to figure out how to make. We got a new assignment for you.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Gifts.
Oh. Wait. Whoa.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right, play us out, Peyton. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. Really appreciate you all. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the bell icon for notifications, and leave a comment below. That helps with the algorithm and getting the episode as popular as possible. Really appreciate you guys, and remember, send us messages on Instagram on as to what your favorite parts of the show are, what you'd like to see more of. Thank you, Peyton. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Letitia, for everything that you do for the show, and thanks to all the listeners. Always remember to listen, think, and then talk. Bye-bye.